Hey, what's up everyone? Today I wanted to discuss Typology. Yes, Typology, the cult classic from Chigai Konaka and Hiroshi Hamasaki that was released in 2003, produced by Studio Madhouse. Now, Typology is a show that I've very recently finished, only yesterday actually, and I have to say this show was absolutely amazing. It was really dark, depressing, and nihilistic, but I have to say this show was really good overall. Now, Signalize is a show that follows Ichise, and he is like this professional boxer, and he gets caught in a kind of weird situation where he gets two of his limbs cut off, and then he eventually gets saved by this female doctor called Eriko. And what happens to him later on is that he actually gets these prosthetic limbs that are kind of like the almost or like it's like a regular arm, but it's like much more powerful. And when he gets these limbs, he can now beat the shit out of people instead of just hitting them like he used to. Anyways, I'm not gonna spoil that much for this episode here. I'm gonna talk about Ichise. I'm gonna do a personality analysis of him, and there will be some light spoilers here and there, but I won't spoil the show too hard. So yeah, if you've not watched the show, it's okay. You can still stick around to the end of this video. Now, Ticklenice, the main character is Ichise. I think he is an ISFP. Now, I think he's an ISFP because, first of all, he has FI hero. He doesn't have TI hero. Like some people think he's an ISTP, but I'll say this: he doesn't have. He's not a TI dom. He's an FI dom because he's very concerned about his self-preservation and his own survival, and he's not really concerned with other people. He's really quiet as well. He doesn't really talk to a lot of people. He kind of keeps other people's emotions out of him, and he observes other people, but he doesn't absorb their emotions, which is contrary to extroverted feeling, which absorbs other people's emotions. But for Ichise, he just looks at people and then listens to them, but he doesn't like absorb their emotions, and you barely see his own emotions because it's really hard to read a person who is high in FI, like an FI dom, someone with auxiliary introverted feeling. And also introverted feeling is tied in a cognitive access to extroverted thinking, T. Now, I think ESTJ goes into around a bit later in the show, and I'm gonna say a spoiler here, so you can skip to this part of the video if you don't want to get spoiled. Alright, so what ended up happening later in the show, eventually joins Organo, the organization which actually is the government in the city of Lux. Lux is basically the city where Ichise and everyone lives in, and he eventually joins them, and this is for the reason because he kind of wants to even out, I think, the power structures, because if you have T inferior, it usually means that you kind of see like the power dynamics in the world. You kind of want to even them out. So in the case of Ichise here, he wants to kind of even them out, even though he says he never will. Now, this also goes into why I think he has, of course, introverted intuition, because ISPs have introverted intuition. It's a cognitive access, so it's introverted intuition tied to extroverted sensing, SC. Now, like I said, introverted intuition is in this case showed for Ichise as in he always has something that he strives for. So I'm not saying NI is the only function that is goal oriented. In this case, it is for an ISFP. Yeah, like I said, he has Ran who is looking out after him, and he has Ran as his kind of only hope in this world, this very nihilistic and depressing underground city of Lux. Like, it is really shitty to live there in Lux, but hey, at least he has someone that he can protect, you know? And yeah, that is tied to extroverted sensing. So we see a lot in the show that Ichise enjoys doing a lot of physical activities. Like I said, he's a professional boxer, and he really likes fighting as well. There are tons of fight scenes in Technolize, a lot of great ones. But yeah, you see quite a lot of fight scenes, and he really likes doing activities that involve something physical, which a lot of people with high extroverted sensing in their stack like to do. So yeah, that was my analysis of Ichise from Technolize. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make more ones later on. I don't know when the next video will be released, but yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the next ones. See you guys later, and bye.